Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champagne here with you, and we're here today with another first look at another new release. This time it's a game called Leaf Blower Company from Forklift Interactive, who I would like to thank for sending me a free review copy of this game. It was very nice of them to do, and I appreciate that very, very much. The description of this one on Steam says, blow your leaves and your cares away in this chilled out work sim. Build up your business, buy new tools, and unlock upgrades, all while watching the leaves fly. After all, one man's trash is another man's cash. Now, we played this one back when it was a demo. So we've seen this one on a couple of occasions. They had a demo, they had an updated version of the demo for Halloween. Enjoyed it both
I grew
times.
up in this small, sleepy suburban town. After a few years in the city, I started to miss things. The fresh air, the open space, the quiet. So I decided to come back, ready to build something of my own.
Just when I'm getting ready to talk about how we played this game as a demo and as the Halloween demo, they went and talked over me. But that's okay. I also need to turn down the sound just a little bit. So let's go here. Settings, control audio. See, audio is a little bit loud. So we're going to go down to like 60% on that. And I think we should be fine. That works. Apply. And then resume. Do you want to apply the changes? Yes, we do. And then resume. There we go. From an achievement standpoint, this game has, I believe, 17 achievements in it. I was trying to get back to the achievement list for it. I can't quite seem to find it. I'll find it at some point here. But we're going to start out with just the basics here. So the first thing is we got objectives in the upper right there. We've got clean leaves at the front yard, clean leaves at the backyard, accept a job at board. And then there's a secondary objective, go to the gate. So if we take a look in the bottom left, it shows all of the different things that we have. So we have a leaf blower. We also have a rake that are available to us. So use the assign button to use the currently equipped tool. In this case, your leaf blower, but now I have my rake, so we're good. We'll go ahead, close that down. And then if we hit tab, if we hit 1, that will take us back to our leaf blower. So tab goes to the rake, 1 goes to the leaf blower, and then it's just left click to turn it on. You do have to hold down the button. You do have to hold down the mouse button to keep it going. And then all we got to do is just blow the leaves into the big green square. There is a tool power, so if I move the mouse wheel up, if you look down at the leaf blower there, moving the mouse wheel up increases the power, moving the mouse wheel down decreases the power. At the beginning of the game, we can only move it up to a level 4 power because we don't have anything better than that at this point in time. So we got to work our way up to better as we go, which we will work on. That's going to be one of those things. I'm sure it involves getting more cash and stuff like that. So we will work on that. It's a very, very quiet leaf blower. I'll give it that. I mean, I don't have any problem with that. It's nice when you have a quiet one, because it feels like in real life, if you have like a gas-powered leaf blower, they can be very, very noisy. At least from the people that I've seen that are taking care of that themselves. It is quite loud. The backyard, or the front yard is done, so we're going to go to the backyard. Left click to, or left shift to run faster. Run! And then we'll continue on with everything we have back here. This game would have been apropos like a month ago when all the leaves here in Champaign were changing pretty steadily. At this point now, most of them are gone, and I mean, there's a few trees that still have leaves, but they're very few and far between at this point. Most of them are gone until next season. So now we're going to hit tab, rake our rake out, and just drag back. Thankfully, the rake is kind of nice in this game because everything just sticks to the rake, and you can drag it all the way back. Unlike regular leaves that would look at a rake and be like, ha! It's going to take 20 swipes to get us where you want us to go. But this is like the most powerful rake known to mankind. It just drags everything back with it with reckless abandon. I really wish I had one of these rakes in real life. That'd be kind of cool. But alas, I don't think they make such a thing. So then back to the leaf blower. Just shoot these right in here. Cool, that's all done. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to accept a job at a board. We're also going to go to the gates. So let's go to the gates, because that is a secondary thing. I believe the gate is right here. That's all they're looking for us to do. So let's go ahead and go to the gates. I think that's the gate. So let's see. Use our first skill. So I hit R, and that is basically just our Spidey sense skill, which you get once every, I don't know how often you get that, like maybe every 15 seconds until you upgrade it, possibly. Let's see if there's a gate back here. I mean, I see the job board. I don't know if maybe, I think that might be the gate. Maybe we just got to go there later. I don't quite know. I wanted to try it out, or maybe this is the gate. Maybe this is what they want us to do. So let's see. Is this by any chance? Can I go to this gate? No. Doesn't seem to be it. So we'll maybe take a look at that later. Let's go ahead and go to the gate. Or to the job board. My grill got knocked over. That's no good. Let's fix that up. Fix up my flower pot. Fix up my wheelbarrow. So at least I know I can hold down E to fix things that are in my backyard. Someone came through here and knocked over all my stuff. Why'd they do such a thing? Knocked over the chair. Can I blow the chair back into place? No, that doesn't work. So I wish I could. And there's my other chair. Cool. So again, let's go to the job board and accept our very first job. So new jobs appear here, and so it begins. Enter your new office. Another achievement done. So we're going to interact with this job. Going to go over to the neighbor's house. Interact with the front gate to exit and start. Cool. We will go ahead and do that. Right about here. So that is that. So why not try out different nozzles to see if others suit your movements more? N on keyboard, D-pad right on controller. I didn't realize we had other nozzles, but we'll definitely give that a look if we have them available right now. I don't know if we do, but we'll check it out. So N for nozzles. Oh, we do. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay, so that's just the basic one. That looks like it's a vacuum cleaner kind of dealy. I don't know if that. I'm trying to figure out how that might be any different than what we had, but I don't know for sure. I don't know if it's supposed to be more powerful or what the case may be, but it's definitely another nozzle. So if I hit N, that's the trouble, is trying to see these in action as you go. So like N, now that's a narrow stream for sure. And then that one looks cool. So I don't know if that's just supposed to be I don't know what that's supposed to do compared to the basic one. But I think it looks cool, so I'm going to go with it. I'm just going to stick with that based on the cool looks factor. Don't know if that's really a great reason to use a particular nozzle, but that's what I'm going to go with. For basically no other better reason than that. Okay. Just keep pushing everything this direction. Just kind of trying to keep it all reined in. One of these, oh, that's a garbage bag. I'm like, what the heck flew at me? It's a garbage bag, no problem. I have an average FPS of 24. Toggle lumen in the pause menu to increase. Okay, so let's maybe fix these things up and then we'll come back here. So we have made some changes to our graphics settings here just to see if it's going to help my GPU at all, because right now my GPU is screaming a bit. So this will hopefully help things out a smidge. Get our frame rate going a little bit better with any luck.
Clear.
And there's our to use your currently equipped skill, in this case the plant scan, use this button, right, which we already knew about that. Let's go ahead, pick up our garbage bags. We're going to throw them right into here or walk them into there. Oh, and we can sway the tools left and right using the right mouse button. I remember that from before too. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. Okay. It also feels like the music's very loud. I should have had all these settings done beforehand. This is exactly how all professional streamers do it. I don't remember the music being this loud before. So we're going to drop that down. Back. Resume. Get back to it. Go over here to this corner. Take care of all the leaves here in this area. So clear the areas. And then get 3 bags in the tarp. And we already did a leaf scan. So that was that objective. And then we also have to interact with the cat. So we will go and talk with the cat here in just a bit. So that way we can get that secondary interaction, get that secondary objective taken care of. It's important to have the secondary objectives. Always want to make sure you get every objective that you can. All right, and there's the sway action in the sway in action. So just holding down the right mouse button and the left mouse button at the same time makes the leaf blower sway by itself. You don't have to do anything to sway it. It just moves back and forth on its own. It's pretty cool, because I know a lot of the time in reality you'd be doing that kind of motion anyway. So it's kind of cool to be able to do that just with a click of a mouse button. All right, that's done. Let's go ahead, throw that in there. We're going to go ahead, interact with the cat. Where'd the cat go? I saw the cat right here just a moment ago. So let's go find the cat. The cat's around here somewhere. I definitely saw the cat. I know that the cat is back here. There's the cat. Okay, hi kitty. How you doing? Oh, did that work? Yeah, we interacted with the cat. It didn't do anything.
We're gonna have words.
Or something was said, but I didn't hear what was said, so I don't know what it was. It was a very uneventful interaction with the cat. I was hoping for more than that and got nothing. So it's all right. No problem. I thought the cat was going to meow at me or something. No such luck. We got a magnet skill, so that collects dispersed leaves. That's kind of cool. We'll find out what that does in a bit, I'm sure. Meanwhile, let's just keep on going here and taking care of all the leaves in this area. First job, quite easy, which is always good. Nice, simple start. I'm sure that as we go further along, they will get to be more and more challenging. So it's nice to get an easy start. Next thing we're going to do, find the exit. But first I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to clean up my leaves. So let's drop that into there. Cool, all good. Here is the exit. Out we go, click the E button, and job completed. So let's see what it tells us about the job that we did.
Ooh, that was a good day.
We were very, very happy about what we did. 800 leaves, because that's right. It was always a round number in this game. 3 areas, 1 skill used. And we got $300 for the job. We had $60 in objectives, $10 for a secondary objective. So $370 earned. And our first job has been completed, which is yet another achievement for us. Very, very nice. There's a cat here. He seemed very, very skittish there in a minute. Next thing we can do, unlocked a new tool. Buy the shredder in the store. Okay, so we're going to make our way to the store, which is going to be store now open right here. So let's go to the store. We're going to see how much this shredder costs. So let's take a look at how much that's going to be. All of our tools are here on this wall. Shredder Mark 1, only $200. The shredder can vacuum up leaves, but will need to be emptied. Well, I'm fine with that. I got no problem with that at all. So let's go ahead and buy that. It is now available to us. So we purchased the Shredder Mark 1. That is yet another achievement for us. And if I remember right, the Shredder was, it really made life a lot easier before, because it's like a giant leaf vacuum cleaner. And I'm all here for a leaf vacuum cleaner. I got no problem with that. What else do we have here? We got a bin store. It's kind of funny. We've also got a hat store. So can you actually buy hats from these people? Have you tried matching up these clothes over at close quarters? Dow has some nice kit over there. Or are we just going to talk to you? I don't know. Maybe, can we actually buy anything? Oh, we can. So I could buy different hats if I felt like it. And there's going to be others that are going to be available later. Okay, cool. I guess we're going to be able to do the same thing with bins. So we can like buy our own bins. Okay, that's also interesting. Not sure why we would want those, but we can get them. There's the closed quarters over there. Here's just a regular old computer, which we can't seem to get to. I'm not sure what it's for. Not going to worry about it. But let's go ahead and get back to our own business here. So E to exit this. We now have the shredder available to us. All of the different tools that we have available are here on this wall. So if we press 2, that brings us our shredder. It does not seem to have a power setting, because if I go up and down with the mouse wheel, nothing happens there. We're going to use the shredder, clearing the leaves at the front yard. So yeah, it's basically just like a giant vacuum cleaner, but you've got to step inside the bin area, so it can only at this point. Let's see, empty bag emptied. Oh, so it can only hold 10 leaves at a time in the beginning. So right now it's not all that useful compared to using the actual blower, unless you just feel like picking up 10 leaves at a time. In which case, then you can definitely go to it. We'll be able to make that better, I'm sure. But for now, let's just go back to the regular leaf blower and put on our nozzle that we like. Gonna once again clear the leaves at the front yard. They somehow came back again. I don't know how that happened. Perhaps it was just an issue with the bin. I don't know. Maybe someone knocked over the bin and threw all of our leaves back on the ground. You never know. Could have been the neighbor. Could have been the cat. The cat in the garage. Anything's possible. There's always a backstory. All right, let's get the rest of these here. And then we will work our way on to our next mission. And it shows you how many leaves you have left by looking there. So there's 19 leaves to go in this part of the objective. Those are done. And next thing we're going to do, go ahead, accept another job at the job board. So back we go. Over here, oh yeah, new area available. That's right, because there was the Halloween level and there was the cache cleaner level. That was part of the last demo to the game. I remember that now. But we're going to go here. We have 2 jobs. Oh, so that was the one we already did, the neighbor's house. There's bonus work there, a Japanese courtyard. And then our next main job, the school playground. So $400, and then there's some light rain, so there's an additional $200 because of that. Okay, I'm good with it. So interact with the front gate to exit and start. Let's go ahead and make our way to the schoolyard and take care of some stuff there. In the light rain, which again, I'm fine with that. No problem by me. So on this job, we have to clear the areas, use the magnet skill. We have to get 4 bags in the tarp. We have to repaint the mural. We have to move the pinwheel. We have to play a good tune. So those are our secondary objectives. Are those bottom 3 there. But let's just start with this. Just doing all the clearing. Turn the power up on this guy. And again, that's where the shredder would not be all that useful here, because again, picking up 10 leaves at a time when we have 540 to pick up would not work all that well. Unless you just really have a lot of patience, which I do not. That is not me. All right. Give everything a nice little push here. Got this one leaf over here. Might have to push him out that way. Yeah, that'll work. And it's nice that it shows you, like, as you get quarters of the way through the job, that you are percentages of the area complete. I kind of like that. So 50% done. And again, you can always look up there and it'll tell you how many leaves you have left to go in the area that you're working on. So I think all those leaves behind me must count. Like all of those, yeah, these must all count as part of our total. So let's get you out of there. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Player camera. You can swap between first and third person perspective. I think I remember trying that, and I think I remember liking the first-person camera view better. But if you like playing in third person, you do have a third-person option. Gets a little bit tricky when you get up close to a wall. So let's see. What am I looking at? Oh, these are like there's multiple cameras. So free camera, third person view, free fixed close camera, free close camera, and then way out camera. And then we're going to go back to just our normal view again. So let's go with this. I'm a fan of the first person myself. Now that noise, I guess that's supposed to be the rain. I'm guessing that's the rain. Probably supposed to be the rain tapping on the table there. That's my guess, is what they're talking about there, or what that's supposed to be about. It's nice that they give you that sound effect, make you actually feel like it's raining out here. And with the rain, it's definitely making the leaves a little bit more daunting to push, as one would expect. Wet leaves definitely put up a little bit more of a fight than dry ones do. But all in all, not too bad. To use your currently equipped skill, in this case the plant scan, use this button. Oh, and then we can go down there. You can hold down the R, and that will that would put the magnet in play. So I did that just by holding down R, and that allows you to choose your different skills. We didn't actually use it. It's just highlighted here. So, but we do have to use it. So we're gonna use it right there. Just try it out. So that was us using the magnet skill. I don't know what all it did other than like move that one leaf out of the way for us. So I guess that was good for something. Perhaps. We're good there. Let's go ahead and pick these bags up. Throw them into our tarp there. So we need to get 4 bags in the tarp as part of our objectives. So there's 3 of the 4. Now over here we got, so we got 3 more areas that we got to clean up. And the bin for this area, it's way over there. Okay. This will be a little bit of work because we need to push everything that way. So that's where all these ones that are on this side of the fence, that's where if we had like a really heavy duty shredder, it might be nice to be able to shred those up. But again, when you're doing it 10 at a time, that's not really all that helpful still. Oh, pinwheels can be moved to help move leaves toward the bin. So if we move that and if we collect this, so do we just walk over it? Yeah, we just walked over that. Cool. I guess that gives us some cash. I don't quite know. Let's go ahead. We're going to move this pinwheel. So I'm going to spin this like this. I'm going to move this back here a bit. And we're just going to see if that will push. Oh, that will push the leaves a bit. So I guess that's cool. If I push it like this, that'll be nice just because we got to get all the leaves out of this area here. Because the bin is outside of the fence line. Or actually, no. Well, I guess it is. No, is that? No, I got to actually, no. I don't want to go outside the fence line. I want to go inside the fence line. I want to go around that corner. I forgot exactly where the bin was. I know, amazing that I would forget something. So let's push all these in. So I need to move this because otherwise it's just going to keep on working against me. So let's push that like that. And then keep moving everything this direction. Thankfully, it's dried out, so now all the leaves are moving a lot more easily than they did before. And yeah, now just go, that's where I gotta watch out. I don't want to push anything, again, on the outside of this fence. I want them all to go this way. And here we can see all the pinwheels basically doing their job to move everything further down that way, which is kind of cool. They're very powerful pinwheels. They don't look it, but man, they're good. They've got some skills. Let's go ahead and push all those that direction. And then they'll get pushed around the corner by our pinwheel. Perfect. And then just a few more over here. Cool. All set. And let's push everything that direction. And I do appreciate all the different colors of the leaves. I mean, one would expect there to be all kinds of leaf colors, because again, with it being a leaf blower sim, you would expect there to be a good mixture of colors there. So it does have a nice feel in that regard. And push that way. I don't know what that noise was. Maybe that was because we got a level. I don't know what that was about. I was not looking that direction on my screen, so I could not tell you. We have 7 leaves left. And they're in here, it looks like. I do want to get rid of these bags as well. So let's throw those into our tarp. Also, our equipment does need to be charged. So if you look on the far left, it has like a charge indicator. And if your charge runs out, you can just go over here and plug your equipment back in. So this is like your battery charger. They've got one of these on every level, it seems like. And you can see on the left, our battery charger indicator is going up, as it also shows on the battery charger itself. So that's how you get your battery charger back to 100% if it starts to run out. So we don't believe in using gas here. We're all about our battery power. And so the other leaves are, oh, they're right here. So I'm going to probably have to use the rake for this, or maybe let's try this magnet again. See what this is going to do. So if I hit the magnet, what's it going to do? Is it, well, it pulled a few of them to me. So yay. Don't know if that was that great, but we're just going to pull these out away from the fence. And then we'll go we'll make our way around with them. Oh, I'm actually using the leaf cruncher, my leaf shredder here. Which again, since we only have 10 leaves left, that's probably the better way to go anyway. 2 of them are here. Oh, there's one right there. I'm like, where are they? But they're on top of the fence. And then we've got one back right there. Cool. Go ahead and empty those out.
Didn't even break a sweat.
In our next area. So yeah, let's empty that out. Oh, it actually automatically emptied it out, which is kind of nice. Area number 3. Again, pushing everything to this side of the fence. Just like that. And this has 300 leaves almost. We leveled up again. That's cool. A fan skill has been unlocked. A temporary fan can now be deployed. So again, if we hold down R, this temporary fan skill. So let's set that up. Use 2 different skills on a job. Okay, cool. So that we just got that, and so you can rotate it. You can go. What else was it going to do? What's not ready? I want to see what the other things were on there. So rotates it like that. Left mouse button goes up with it. Right mouse button goes down with it. That didn't seem like it did a lot, but I don't know. There's probably more to it than what I'm figuring out there. No worries. At least we tried it out. No problem. I'm sure that on some jobs that will become a very useful thing. For now, we don't really need it that much. Although I could pick it up and put it over here, rotate it this way. It'd be kind of cool. So let's, you can also apparently use it as a rake, which I would not have figured. So yeah, we'll set that just like that. Unfortunately, it didn't work on those leaves, so just shred them. That'll work. And shred a few more. Cool. Drop that in there. Back to it. Oh, and we've got an acorn there. Whatever that's about. I know those are secret things. I don't know if I'm assuming that they vary from one mission to the next in terms of what they do. But I could not tell you exactly what they're all about at this point. We'll have to keep an eye on that and see if we can figure it out as we go. We have 44 leaves left in this mission. So let's get these all thrown in. Let's also get rid of this bag because it's all up in my way. We do not want that. So throw that out. And same with this. And I think we get some money for bringing the leaves back with us. So I think there is a benefit to doing that. Let's go ahead and shred a bunch of these up, as opposed to using my rake. I'm good with that. And is that all of them? That is it. So that area is complete.
Done.
The last area is right over here. So we're gonna, again, just get rid of all these since they're on the opposite side of the fence, as opposed to pushing them all the way around the fence. I feel like it's going to be faster just to use the shredder to do that. We'll also click on that money icon. Oh, can I hop over the fence? I can't. Cool. That's nice. I wasn't sure if I had that kind of jump power in this game. But as it turns out, I do. I do not have that kind of a vertical leap in real life, that's for sure. That's done. Throw that there. Go back to the leaf blower and just push everything into the corner there. And we have 300, it was like there were 400 leaves in this area. Because again, I believe it's always a round number every time that you have a section. I think that they're always round. It's rather nice of them to have round numbers of leaves every time you do one of these jobs. Don't know how they find trees like that, but it's a skill. All right, and we've got 112 left to go. So let's just get a bunch of these with the shredder. Because again, I'm lazy and I don't want to use the rake. So we'll just get a bunch of these with this. And then we can start going this way. I don't know if this is actually going to help me. I think we're just going to be chasing these all the way around. No, I think I've actually got them away then. I was thinking I was just going to be chasing these constantly along a fence line, but I think I've got it here. Just got to get down real low to my feet to start pushing some of these forward. All right, there we go. Now we got it. That's better. And this should be it, I do believe. Then we have our secondary objectives that we have to do. That is all for the primary objectives. We're going to repaint the mural. We're going to go ahead, throw these bags away in our tarp. There's the song that we can play over there, or I believe those are music notes right over there. So we'll have to check that out. And I think that's where we go ahead and paint the mural. I do believe. So I think that those are like you can click on each of those and it will give you something that you can paint on the fence here. So we'll go ahead. Let's see. Yeah, spray on the wall. So we'll spray some daisies on the wall just like that. Kind of nice. We'll go to the grass. Spray some of that on the wall down lower. Got to get closer. Cool. And then some clouds. Do some clouds. Just like that. How about that? That's rusty Champaign art right there. Daisies are just hanging out, suspended animation. It's perfectly good. Nothing to worry about. It's all good. Nothing to be concerned. And then this play a good tune. So that's basically it. So let's see. Are these, oh, so this is it. So we can, I guess, just interact with this. So how is the question? Is it, so what was the, yeah, C, D, E, C, E, C, E, which doesn't sound like much of a tune. I don't know how we interact with it. Oh, you got to blow into it, I'm sure. That's probably it. Got to blow into it. Oh, I know what that is. It's the beginning of Doe a Deer. That's right. I remember that. Doe a deer, a female deer, and then it goes on from there. It's from The Sound of Music. It's probably from something else as well, but I know it from The Sound of Music. All right. Job completed. A whole full tarp there. Lots and lots of stuff in the tarp. Oh, there was another acorn there that I didn't interact with. Oh well, no big deal. We got a couple of bonus coins. The acorns may have been something. I noticed that there was one that we left behind. We're not going to worry about it. Whatever it is, it's no big deal. $610 achieved on that job. So we'll continue on here. So the next thing we can do, unlock a new tool. Buy a weed burner in the store. So back we go to our tool shop. So weed burner here, weed killer is used to burn weeds and other stuff. Yeah, this is the thing where it seems like it'd be a very dangerous tool to own because you could burn a lot of stuff you don't want to burn with this. I feel like, I mean, I could be wrong, but maybe professionals, in the hands of a professional, it may work quite nicely. In the hands of a rank amateur like me, it seems like it's a very, very bad idea. The weed burner is number 3 here. So we'll go ahead. If you just click on it once, you don't have to stay there until the thing is completely burnt up. You just have to click on it for just a small amount of time, and that will be all you need for it to go away. Amazingly enough, all the leaves are back, but this time we do not have to clear them, so we're okay with leaving them alone this time around, which I am fine with. So we're just going to leave those and make our way on to another job. So here we got, let's see, for bonus work, we got Japanese courtyard, a large playground, the neighbor's house, which we could redo, the school playground, which we could redo, or Mr. Johnson's house. So let's go to Mr. Johnson's house. See what Mr. Johnson has. If I remember right, this is one where we got to go up on the roof in order to finish this job. But we're going to see whether or not anything about this is different than it was before. So let's check it out. No, I remember this one from before. So we got all the boxes that we have to put into the truck. We've got the leaves that are on the roof. And then we've got, there might be some weeds on this one that we got to clear as well. Yeah, we do have 30 weeds to burn. Hold down F to open the tools wheel. Oh, so this is how we can, like, another way we can get to our different tools other than using our, or F switches you between the tools. So how do I get rid of that? I guess I got to select one. Yeah, so if you select one, then it goes away. Or you can just do Q and F to move between them. Or Q moves to maybe a different, if you have more than 4 tools, it maybe moves to a different, like, toolbar, possibly. I'm not quite sure. But we're going to, and then F takes you that way with them. So we'll go here. Got to blow all the boxes into the truck. I remember this from before. This was, I think, in the second demo. I don't remember this being in the very original demo of the game, but I think it was in the second one. And I don't know what happened with this truck driver and why it is that we are taking all the boxes and blowing them into the truck, but that's not for me to worry about. We're just going to go ahead and do it. That will be fine. This is a very powerful a very powerful blower to be able to blow all these packages back into this area. That, or they're very, very light packages. Again, either could be true. Both could be true. No one can really say for sure. All right, one job completed. Nice. Or no, did I leave one? There's one. Oh, it's way. Oh, they're way over here. Here it is. Gotcha. Tried to get away from me. Haha. Caught you in the act. All right, that one is done. 2 more areas to be done. We have 30 weeds that we have to burn. We have to move the bin. We have to win the football game. We have to burn the wasp nests. I don't remember that in the demo. I remember moving the bin. I remember winning the football game. I don't know about moving the bin. I'm trying to think of what bin it is that they want us to move. We'll find that out as we go. And how many leaves are here? I don't know. We're too far away to be able to tell. Not a problem. We'll just keep on pushing everything ever forward. Now, I don't know if you can actually push anything through the front gates or if it puts up a force field there. It looks like it actually puts up a force field so you can't push anything through the gate, which is kind of nice because that would not normally happen in real life. You'd end up pushing leaves all kinds of places where you don't want them to go. Like I said, a lot of things with leaf blowing seems like it's kind of like a game of herding things because you're trying to get things in a specific place. And if you're not good at it, it definitely feels like it could be a lot more of a challenge than it would be in the hands of a professional. Let's see. Let's use the rake for this, or tab for the rake, just to pull a bunch of these away, because this would be a lot to suck up with the shredder, especially with the shredder only being able to do 10 at a time. So this will definitely be easier to do it like this, I do believe. All right. Back we go. Yeah, and I still owe 700 leaves in this area. Definitely a good number here. Oh, and there's probably all these here, too, that we got to do. Leaves on the roof. Use the ladder to find them. Okay, well, we'll get to that later. I think that's part of a different section. I don't think that's part of the section that we're working on. Because I think all those leaves go into the backyard. If memory serves me correctly. And the rake works on the sidewalk too. It's all the same. All works the same no matter where you're raking. All basically the same premise. We will eventually get all of these on the opposite side of the sidewalk here. We're slowly working on it. Job's definitely ramped up in size. And I don't know, like the later jobs, it'll be interesting to see what those are like. It seemed like some of them were definitely in bigger areas. From what I thought I saw on their Steam page. It looked like you were definitely in more than just backyards as you went along in the game. So that could provide some interesting challenges as we get further into it. I still don't think I've actually blown any leaves into the bin yet. We're getting there. Not quite there, but we're getting there. Oh, I don't have my power turned up on this thing. That's not helping my cause. There, we're slowly sneaking up on it. And of course, when the leaves start getting together, they start forming an impenetrable barrier. We will not be moved. At least not easily. Just ever so slowly. And I know I've left a few behind. I'm sure that I have. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll eventually get them there. Right now, we're breaking the wall chunk by chunk and getting them into the corner here. There's a bag that it just threw at us. And that was one thing that I like the fact that they changed this in the second demo and in this in the early access version of the game. I do like the fact that they have it where you don't actually have to hit the bin. You just have to hit a square where the bin is. So if I remember right, in the first demo, you actually had to hit the bin itself in order to... Oh, and their scan skill's been upgraded, but I think you actually had to hit the bin in order to get the leaves in there. And that doesn't seem like it has changed since then. We have 3 leaves left, so let's just go to the shredder for this. Wherever those leaves are, I think one went behind it. Yes. And then we got 2 back here somewhere. So yeah, we're not going to bother doing anything else with those. That area is complete. So now bags will go to the tarp. 2 of the 3 areas have been completed. The last area is going to be the roof. And then the backyard, and everything that's on the roof goes to the backyard as well. We're already up to level 4. I don't know how many levels you can achieve in the game. But we're doing pretty good so far. And those are all set. While we're at it, they did say that so this now shows us all of the weeds here. So we can use our skill to also take care of the weeds that we need to take care of which they said there were 30 of them here. So yeah, you can just click on, just tap on them, and that's all you need to do. You don't have to keep it hovered over there for too long. They apparently burn up quite easily. They're very frail weeds, is what I'm gathering here. Just the slightest of taps, and they'll start burning up. Let's do R again, and see what else we got. We got a whole bunch over here. Now again, this is where I would worry that if that was a wood fence, I'd start the fence on fire. So that's why I'm not a fan of having a weed burner, because again, I don't feel like I'm skilled enough to use one of these. We have 17 of the weeds done. Let's take a look. Are there any more in the front here? Front looks good. Looks like it's all kind of along the back. So we'll get those in a bit. We're going to go up to the top here. Is it E? It's just, I think it's just E to go up. Yeah, just E to go up is all we got to do. And now, yeah, look at all these leaves up here. This is why you don't want to have trees too close to your house. Because you'll end up with leaves on your roof, in your gutters. Oh, there's nothing worse than cleaning your gutters out. And I know I talked about that last time I played the demo. It is no fun cleaning your gutters. It's really not. So much gunk gets into your gutters. And if you've got gutters that are way high in the air, then you've got to deal with that. I mean, the last house I had where I cleaned the gutters out, I did not have that issue. They were cleanable. I mean, I needed maybe like a 10-foot ladder, so that wasn't that big of a deal. But still, just the amount of grime and gunk that gets into your gutters is not fun at all. Now I almost fell off the roof. It wasn't even trying to sprint, but all of a sudden started running very, very quickly here. But yeah, it's yeah, I'm trying to think the last time I had to clean leaves. I think it was when I was I wasn't living in Champaign at that point, but yeah, it's a task. It's one of those. It's the joys of being a homeowner. It's one of those necessary evils. Having to deal with that. All right, the roof is clear. We still need to put them in the bin.
Getting there now.
So be it. It's fine. If that's the way we got to go, then we'll do that. So let's push these as much as we can. See if I can get these away from the brush line. I just vacuum these up. Probably shouldn't be walking on their bushes, but I am. It's okay. It's probably not, but we're going to do it anyway. And then let's push these forward. Try and get them forward here as much as we can. Just trying to get them away from the bushes. Trying to get them away from the shrubbery. And then we got to push them over this direction. And I think I've pushed them right back into the shrubs. So that didn't do what I wanted it to do. It's fine. We'll just probably end up getting those with the shredder. When it's all said and done, it's going to be a lot easier. Ball spawned. Oh yeah, that's for playing the football game. So we'll do that after we're done with all of our cleanup work here. And we can move the bin. Oh, I'm out of power. So some bins can be moved around, dropping in a space that has no leaves. Oh yeah, that way you don't have to move everything to the bin. You can move the bin closer to the leaves. So we will also do that for this job once I get my power back. Yeah, I mean, it would make sense that you can move the bins, because most times your bins are not like stuck in place, or you would hope that they would not be. So we'll go here. Let's move the bin, because that's a secondary objective anyway. You do have to move it to an area where there are no leaves. So I think it will turn, yeah, it will, the red outline will go away when you have it in a legal place. So we can go ahead and just throw everything right there, or throw the bin right there and shoot everything that direction. But again, you can't have any leaves, because that would be a cheat code. Basically just throwing the bin on top of the leaves and then moving the bin constantly and sucking them up with the green circle of leaf sucking just by moving the bin. That would not really, that would take a lot of the fun out of the game if you did it that way. I do believe. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think that would be as much fun. All right, we've got about half of them done now. Yeah, half the job done. Continue working this way. All right, we're gonna have to get all the leaves off of the stairs as well. I mean, I could throw a fan up there. That might be a way to go. So let's see. R, hold down R. Let's get my fan and set the fan up here. So let's try this. So if I go here, R, and can I set the fan up here? Will it work? Oh, it won't work. Oh, that's a bummer. It does not go up the stairs. Or let's see. No, it doesn't seem like it did. I don't know what that, what the left and right mouse button do with it. We're not going to worry about it. It'll be fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out, or someone might be able to leave me a message in the comments and let me know what that's supposed to be about. It doesn't seem like it's doing what it should be doing. Again, it's probably just a me thing, so no worries. So yeah, let's just get these with the shredder. It's going to be the better way to go. I must have been outside of the bin area. You may need to step out of the area and then back into the area for it to work. I think, possibly. Yeah, and then because if you stay in the area, I don't think it counts as you having actually left the area. How many leaves do you have left? 200, so we can't keep doing this. We're going to just hop up here, hit the blower, try and push all these down best as we can. So, or just use the rake and rake them down. Yeah, we can rake them down, or rake through the stairs. Whatever the case may be. Yeah, we're just raking through the stairs. It's not great, but it's all right. It'll do. It'll make a little bit of progress, I think. Just a little. So we're going to push all these, as many of these we can down the stairs. And then we'll probably just use the shredder on the rest of them. Actually, let's move the bin. So let's grab this, swing it over here, and then just shoot everything this direction instead of shooting it around the corner. So that'll go there. Yeah, that's a lot easier. And we're down to 10 leaves left. That's what I'm seeing. So that means we can use the shredder. We don't have to worry about it since we're down to the final 10. The other two are there and up on the railing. Cool. That is done. We've got all of our other jobs we got to do. So we got to burn the weeds. We got to win the football game. We got to burn the wasp nests. So let's win the football game. And that's just going to be by shooting the ball into the net, I think is all we got to do. And that's, oh no, I guess we got to do it from maybe back here? So let's see. Oh yeah, so the ball spawned, so we got to probably do it from all the way back here, I'm guessing. Wow. That was not supposed to go that far. Let's try shooting that back again. Okay. Nice and simple. Just a little bit at a time. Wow. It's a very light ball. Very light. Come off the side. Oh, do we have to, how many shots do we have to get? Does that count? Oh, we got to get 5 in there. That's what it is. Okay. I can't believe I made that one shot. That was crazy. All right, let's try this again. Can I run fast enough to not have it fall in there? No. Let's have it bounce off the wall. No, it got absorbed by the wall. And no, I can't strafe to get it. Oh. I'm making this a lot harder than it needs to be. As long as it doesn't go out the gate. Apparently it bounces off of the bushes. Come on over this way. There we go. There's another one. Bounce that one. Oh, shoot. Where'd it go? Come on, bounce back this way. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, you're going to make me chase you, aren't you? All right, there we go. Now we got it. That should win the football game. That won the football game. Nice. So then we've got to still take care of the wasp nests, and we've got to also get rid of the weeds and take all of our bags, or all of our leaves. So let's do all that. Or maybe just get some of the leaves. I don't think we need to get all of them. No, we already got 4 bags in the tarp, so we're not going to worry about doing any more of those. Let's just go ahead, burn the rest of our weeds. We got to find the wasp nests. I don't recommend burning a wasp nest unless you're a professional. A true professional, and you have all kinds of equipment to protect yourself. Because again, it sounds like it's a very bad idea. And I would not want to do that. So yeah, I would not make that a recommendation of mine. At all. Alright, how many more weeds do we have left? We have 2. Oh, and I don't want my fan. No, I don't want that. Can I escape and put that away? It's changed to my Spidey sense, which I have to wait for now. Those balls apparently just spin eternally. It seems like there's nothing that stops them. 2 weeds left. Where are they? I'm not seeing them in this shot. So are they over here? Oh, they're over there. Okay. They were here. So where are you? Oh, right there. Oh, hello. That wasn't hard to find. And then the wasp nests. So wasp nests, they would normally be by the house. I mean, most wasp nests that I've seen would be by the house. Oh, there's one. Okay. Again, I don't recommend doing that. I really don't, because then you end up with a whole bunch of angry wasps that then just chase you and normally will do bad things to you. So if you're going to do that, just make sure you're wearing very good equipment. That or run! One or the other. Yeah, that's not the way it works in real life. It's not. Okay. That's fine. No worries. Another job completed. All the secondary objectives, all the primary objectives, all good. Gonna go ahead, hop back home. Got a little bit of weirdness going on with my flamethrower there. Another job done, another 1,500 leaves, 3 areas, 7 skills, 21 minutes on that job. Got $300 plus all of our objectives, so $390 in the bank for that one. And then it'll take us back here to our house again. So then the next thing it will tell us if we look, it's just use board to accept job, and go to gate. So we could always go back, get more equipment if we wanted to. But it seems like in terms of it holding our hands, we're now far enough along where we can just kind of do jobs on our own without them telling us all about them. So for me, I've always enjoyed games like this. I find games like this to be very fun. This game right now, it is normally $20 on Steam. They have an introductory offer right now where it is $15. I believe that they have a bundle if you have the game called Stuck Together, another bundle if you have a game called Tiny Bookshop, another bundle if you have Cash Cleaner Simulator. So if you have other forklift games, there are some bundles to be found as well. But right now, you can find this game for $15, probably at least as of the time of this recording. And then it'll go up to its normal price of $20 after that. So if you've always been in the market for a job where you can get rid of all of your leaves and have a nice chill time doing it, this is the opportunity for you. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, I would love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.